Ballerina, the latest in the John Wick movie franchise, and all the hatchets you can hatchet the hatchet. Hi, thank you for tuning into the Tom Bottelsen Show. Yeah, Ballerina. I didn't see this one in the theater because I didn't feel the need to go rushing out to see it. I waited until it streamed, and the day on Amazon Prime, I streamed it the day of. This is the fifth movie in the John Wick movie franchise where we're dealing with another fantasy action movie. And why do I say fantasy action movie? Because it deals with a shadow realm. It deals with a secret world, a world under a world that we currently live in, full of murderers and assassins and whatnot. But a shadow world is not unusual to us. We love the shadow world. We love the shadow world in Harry Potter, Hellboy, Highlander, Big Trouble in Little China, the Shadow, Blade, Underworld, really any vampire, werewolf, witches, and wizards movie deals with the shadow world. Men in Black, any Peter Pan movie deals with what's under the surface. So what is the secret world in the John Wick universe? I don't know. It's full of clans and rules and their own forms of currency, and it seems to center around who gets to do all of the planned assassinations that are needed in the world. Because every third person in the John Wick universe is a paid assassin in the realm. That's what every scene, every movie has the scene where they look at their phones and then they show out in the world. There's a bunch of people checking their phones. Like every other person is a killer, is a paid assassin. I mean, there's kills left and right. It's crazy the amount of killing happening. Like if the amount of assassins are needed for the amount of murders that are needed, how many people are being murdered in this universe and no one knows? I'll get back to that later. But here's the kill count. Here's the kill count of the John Wick movies, and I got this off the web, so because I'm not logging people being killed in these movies. So they say estimated in Ballerina there's 91 kills for a total of 530 people murdered in the John Wick movie franchise, and to my knowledge, every movie, no one is an innocent. There's no collateral damage that I can recall. It's always just real life murderers getting murdered. They're just murdering each other and the good people seem to get away. I don't know. So Ballerina is a classic revenge plot, and every time you think there's going to be a little twist, it doesn't really pan out, and it's not very satisfying, the twist of the movie. But basically, for the world of John Wick, the shadow world of assassins for hire, not all of the assassins are happy. So some of those in this murder shadow world who are unhappy go off to form their own shadowy cult, where they won't let anyone in or anybody leave, and they're led by Gabriel Byrne, who is the chancellor and the overlord of these people, and they're going to live in harmony away from everybody else, stocked to the gills with every weapon imaginable, and every single person, man, woman, child, will have a weapon on them constantly ready to shoot and to kill in this Santa's Workshop, Swiss Miss Chocolate Ski Lodge, Kill Town. Ballerina, Eve Macaro, is from the Snow Village, is from the Snow Globe, and her father tries to get her out. So they track him down and they kill him, leaving her alive, and then she is rescued by Ian McShane, and Ian McShane turns her into one of the good assassins, I guess, the John Wick-style assassins from their particular clan. And she gets a chance to pass a test, and in order to pass the test of her final training, she has to kill someone who apparently wasn't good at murdering, so that person was going to get killed in a test, and she does. So now she's a full-on fledged murderer, which is funny because in the original Kung Fu TV series, David Carradine has to snatch a pebble from his master's hand to be let out. Didn't have to kill anybody. I'm just putting it there. There's no one to root for in the John Wick franchise anymore. There's no one to root for. This is a basic revenge plot, and you wanted to find the people that killed her dad so you can kill them. But the one to root for is in John Wick 1, you root for John Wick because of the dog. Because of the dog. He killed the dog, so we're like, oh, okay, that's it. That's it. If you kill the guy's dog, then we root for you that way. But my God, it's just... And you know what's missing from the franchise? The reporter. Where is the investigative reporter that says, hey, 90 people got killed in a bar, and everyone's wearing the same kind of clothing with the same kind of guns and the same kind of weapons, and they're all loaded down with these gold coins, which no one's ever seen before. What is this? How do we unwrap the shadow world? How do we bring the facade down and keep it toppling like a house of cards? That is what's missing from the John Wick franchise. But you know what you get in the John Wick franchise? In Ballerina, you get a lot of axes. Axes and hatchets. Like lots. The stunt coordinators must love hatchets and axes, because there's just a ton of them in this movie. And I keep thinking, all right, if I'm an assassin and I've got 4 weapons on me right now with bullets and whatnot, is my secondary weapon really an axe? Well, apparently it's very popular. It's very popular to have a hatchet or an axe, and I thought it was just ridiculous, but not as ridiculous as the flamethrower scene is, which is in the movie, because there's a flamethrower and then there's battling flamethrowers, which is like the worst weapon in the world if you're in a place that could burn, because it's never going to burn just the person you want to burn up, it's going to burn the world, but we allow it to happen. Do you want to know why? Because flamethrowers, man. Because we love flamethrowers. As an action movie, give me a flamethrower. Hell yeah. But it is ridiculous, and who cares? That's the point behind the review right now. Do we really care? Why do we get a story at all? Is it like Keanu Reeves says, is it gun ballet, is what he calls it? Is it just interesting action? Do we give a damn about what happens to any of these people in this murder culture? The murder culture of John Wick, where everyone is an assassin, a planned assassins. Do we care? Or is it just we want to go and be entertained? You know what my answer is, because I review movies like this and I love movies like this because I just want to let it all go. And I hate to bag on this movie. I'm not really bagging on it, but I can't help it. There is just so much ridiculous stuff in there that I don't care. But I think that's the point. It's what I expected, and it met my expectations. What do you think the new Ballerina movie's about? I bet it's a bunch of shooting people. That's what it is. That's all it is. That is literally all it is. That'll do it for my thoughts on Ballerina and the murder culture of John Wick. This weekend I saw the latest Jurassic World, and I'll be reviewing that one next week, so stick around for that next week. And the blockbusters will continue. Superman's coming out soon, the Fantastic Four. So many things to see and watch. Thanks for coming along with me on this one. Till I see you next time, as always, peace, love, live long, and prosper. And I mean it.